Humans don't understand love. This is a message that I received from the psychedelic realm, and it was shown to me that love is an incredibly complex concept, the true nature of which is inaccessible to most of us. Later, I found this information confirmed in many other religious and spiritual sources. It appears that what I was shown is the type of knowledge reserved only to those who are willing to dedicate their life to learning about the truth and our purpose here. And if you decide to spend time and energy on discovering the metaphysical aspects of our existence, you might learn that we act as transmitters for outer dimensional love energy we know very little of. As you might remember from previous videos, I told you how psychedelic entities explain human mission on Earth as the journey of discovering the transcendental power of love in ourselves that opens up channels of communication with others and helps them discover love in themselves. Each and one of us has the task of showing others what love is and convincing them that love is possible. The fact that we don't understand this feeling limits us significantly in our human experience. I was told that your whole life should be filled with giving and receiving love, and because of us not understanding this emotional concept, it seems we are wasting our lives dedicating these precious and valuable moments only to a few selected people throughout our lives. This misunderstanding of the power of the highest of all the emotional states unfortunately extends to the belief of soulmates or twin flames. In this video, I want to clarify this concept, and I want to tell you what I learned from Machine Elves about waiting for, searching for, and dedicating your life to that one highly anticipated person. It's important to explain what type of outer dimensional knowledge we have access to in this reality that will help us understand this mystical concept. And it is this. Love is the fabric of life that connects and holds everything together, and your job is to explore all the possibilities to generate love. It is not a difficult task, as it appears that the world that surrounds you is loving and you just have to open yourself to it. You need to understand that the only reason why you're here and the only responsibility you have is to love everyone who comes into your life. I was shown that we are on a journey between dimensions, and once we cross paths with another soul, before we go our separate ways, in this one unique moment, no matter if it lasts 5 minutes or 50 years, we are supposed to exchange as much information as possible, teaching each other about our journey and our experiences. You do this by approaching everyone with an open arms, loving attitude, facilitating the exchange of information with high vibrational frequency. And since you're here to learn a very important skill, and because you need as much training in it as possible, it's difficult to imagine that this should be limited to only one person. Your whole life is made of tasks that teach you love, and it is your compass in life that cannot be directed only towards one individual. Love is the key to everything, and it gives you access to anyone you want. It's the only thing that will allow you to learn about their encyclopedia of unique subjective knowledge, and it is the only thing they will want from you in exchange. By being nice and loving towards others, you help them fulfill their mission, and it would be a waste to help only that one special person. Remember that people's consciousness is proportional to the amount of love they receive, and if each of us was only to give it to one person, as a collective, we would never develop into a loving community. We're all part of the source. This life-giving energy manifests through everything and everyone. It flows through you and others, and it is expressed through love that we give to each other. Its manifestation is not only limited to two compatible individuals. That means that everyone around you is a potential soulmate, as everyone is the extension of the divine. Your task is to assess your loving abilities and learn to love others while being cut off from the Creator. The purpose of this is to make you one with the energy. So if you're looking for a psychedelic explanation of what the psychedelic entities have to say about soulmates or twin flames, I can tell you that after 6 years of communicating with them, not once have they ever mentioned this concept. In fact, what they taught me is the exact opposite of it, and this is confirmed by other religious and spiritual teachings, as none of them talk about this concept. You're supposed to find like-minded individuals to learn from, and what you believe to be your soulmate does not have to be exclusively limited to the role of your partner or a lover, as it very well could be your friend or your family member or a random person you meet. Waiting for, searching for, holding on to, or despairing over losing what you believe to be that one dedicated person to your existence is a flawed concept that can make you waste your existence here. You're supposed to test your abilities and develop your loving skills by embracing and interacting with as many like-minded people as possible. The more interaction you engage in, the more complete your training will be. Meeting and finding people who are on the same wavelength is probably one of the most important tasks in your life, but this is not someone you need to spend your whole time here with. They're supposed to come into your life, reveal their true nature to you, teach you lessons, and move on. I was shown that it is a human thing to try to desperately hold on to someone only because we anxiously label them as something they're not. In fact, letting them go and them disappearing from your life very often might be a blessing, as they're making room for another teacher to appear. We treat love as this external element outside of us, but once you discover what this emotion really is about, you'll understand that what you truly find is you yourself, and that there is nothing but love everywhere around you. Soulmates allow you to establish a connection to that omnipresent force over and over again throughout your life. We are drawn to these people not because they magically complete us, but because being with them allows us to become ourselves and to discover what we're made of. We love them not for what they are, but for what we become when we're in their presence. What you consider to be a twin flame is actually a mirror, a person who reveals everything that's holding you back to courageously reach your full potential. This person is someone with whom a deep connection and communication is not a result of elaborated effort, but rather a divine, effortless flow and exchange of energy. According to the laws of manifestation, we attract those who are consistent with our beliefs, and if you accept that you live in a world filled with love and compassion, your time in this dimension will be filled with relationships strongly rooted in these values. If deep down the core of your belief system is that the world is filled with loving, like-minded individuals, they will enter your life in the most unexpected ways, because soulmates don't meet in time and space. They all share the same loving consciousness that occupies the illusion of separate bodies. You will know when you meet that person, when you won't be able to see the limits of where you end and where they begin. Love 434. I wish for your life to be filled with loving and beneficial relationships with like-minded souls, and if you feel like I might be one of them, please offer your support to the 434 community with methods listed on the screen and in the video description. If you wish to talk to me personally about this, get in touch. You can also visit the 434 merchandise shop. Subscribe and follow. Like and share this video. For merchandise, go to shop.b434.com. Leave your email address at news.b434.com. Visit the website of the artist and the musician I featured here. For more info or contact, visit b434.com and join 434's social media on YouTube, Facebook, BitChute, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and VK. Talk to each other on Reddit, Discord, and Telegram. All links in the video description.